Fire in his fingertips, a flirty fireman ravishes me with his Smoldering Gaze Volume 3 review. We got almost a year and a half without a new volume of Fire in his fingertips, but finally Volume 3 has reached the West, and we can continue following the blossom romance between Ryu and her fireman boyfriend, Soma. As we reunite with our cast, we find them in bed, and we just confess their love for one another, to finally leaving their loosely defined relationship behind and are instead willing to be committed to one another as boyfriend and girlfriend. Now Ryu's birthday is approaching and she's looking forward to celebrating it with Soma, but she quickly discovers that dating a fireman can prove unpredictable. This is before the two can dig into the birthday cake Soma bought from Ryu. He finds himself called out on an emergency dispatch. When he doesn't get in touch with her, Ryu starts to worry about him and realizes how difficult it is to date someone who works as such a dangerous job. When someone does finally return, Ryu opens out to him about her concerns and they manage to have an adult conversation about it. Elsewhere in this volume, we see Ryu getting jealous about Soma and attending a mixer with his workmates, and the two enjoying their first proper date together since becoming an official couple. It's not all that dissimilar to the previous two volumes of The Wall, but there is one big difference this time around. Here in Volume 3, Ryu and Soma are being a lot more mature about their relationship, instead of letting misunderstandings fester or leaving things unsaid. They take the time to sit and talk about their problems or fears. Given Volume 2 stretch out of the melodrama of Volume 1, I'm happy to see author Kawano Tanishi change the dynamic this time around because it makes the cast much more interesting. Honesty is an important part of any relationship, and it's nice to see that being depicted, even going so far as the bedroom scenes. So far, Ryu has simply gone along with Soma, but now she's beginning to express some of her own desires. There are even a couple of scenes of Soma thinking to himself that he wants to do whatever Ryu will enjoy, which are nice to have, considering we're at the start of the series and how smutty is it even now. I'm honestly surprised that I'm sitting here talking about how Ryu and Soma have become much more human characters. I'm pleased, of course, but I didn't expect it, especially after 2 volumes. If the author manages to keep this up in the series, it will be a much more engrossing read as we continue to follow the twists and turns of this relationship. Fire in his Fingertips Volume 3 comes to the West thanks to Seven Seas and their mature ghost ship range and continues to be translated by Jennifer Ward. The translation reads well without any issues to note. Volume 4 of the series is scheduled for release in July, with Volume 5 following in December, so it seems the publisher is speeding up the release schedule after the year and a half gap. Overall, Fire in his Fingertips Volume 3 proves an unexpected improvement on the preview installments, with the main couple now being open and honest with each other. It's easy to get invested in the relationship, and I think readers will find themselves eager to read further because of it. 8 over 10.